Gold Rush has introduced the world to a lot of interesting characters. However, one of the more intriguing is Kayla Johanson, one of the only women who appear regularly on the various Discovery Channel series in the franchise. However, reality TV isn't her only job. Here's a look at what Kayla does for a living outside of Gold Rush. Whitewater. Gold Rush. Whitewater returns to Discovery Channel in just 1 week, and fans will get to see some of their favorites back on TV again. This includes the main stars, Dakota Fred Hurt, who was just diagnosed with brain cancer, and his son Dustin Hurt. Also on the show is Kayla Johanson. Kayla has more than a decade of experience in the gold mining industry. Since she was the only woman on the crew when she joined it, she stood out when she ended up as the first of them to find gold after she joined the team. As she says in her Instagram bio, she is a gold diggin' by ***. However, she has an interesting job that she does outside of gold mining, although it has a lot to do with what she finds on the show. Kayla creates custom jewelry and sells it in her own personal business. Kayla repurposes many of her finds while mining and digging up minerals and gems into custom-made jewelry. She sells her handcrafted jewelry on her Etsy shop, which she called the Peking Dough. Among the options to choose from on her site, there are wire-wrapped gemstones and sterling-crafted rings. For fans who missed the Gold Rush. Whitewater Crew. The show finally returns from hiatus on Friday, April 14. While Parker's Trail starts its new season tonight. Next week, Whitewater will continue its season after Discovery put it on hold earlier in the year. While the show was getting great ratings following the regular Gold Rush, the network put things on hold until the new fiscal year, and this angered the showrunner, who said it was already filmed, edited, and ready to air. He believes holding it off could hurt its momentum and the ratings. After Discovery purchased Warner Bros., it either canceled several things or postponed them to lower its tax situation and save money. They are not on the handle for the show's expenses until it airs. However, the show will now return next week, and the exciting search for gold on Whitewater will be back in full effect. Are you surprised at what Kayla Johanson does for a living outside of Gold Rush? Do you love seeing her on the show when she shows up? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Sean Eslilos has been a freelance writer for over 25 years and is a voting member of the Oklahoma Film Critics Circle. He is also a published author with a book about the Stephen King dollar baby filmmakers. Gold Rush. Here is what Kayla Johanson does for a living in the heart of the Alaskan wilderness, where the mountains scrape the sky and rivers rush with icy clarity. Kayla Johanson has carved out a life that many only dream of. Her days are a blend of grit, adventure, and an unyielding passion for the hunt, specifically, the hunt for gold. As a modern-day prospector, Kayla embodies the spirit of the Gold Rush, but her story isn't just about treasure. It's about resilience, innovation, and a profound connection to the land. The call of the wild Kayla's journey began in a small town in Colorado, where she grew up listening to stories of legendary prospectors and their exploits, the tales of fortunes made and lost, of the thrill of discovery, ignited a spark in her from a young age. After earning a degree in geology, she made a bold decision. She would leave behind the comforts of urban life and venture into the wilderness to chase her dreams. Her early days were filled with challenges. Equipped with a modest set of tools, Kayla started prospecting in the summer months, often working alone. Each morning, she would rise before dawn, her breath visible in the chilly air, and set out with her metal detector and a pan in hand. The solitude of the mountains became her sanctuary, but the reality of her work was often harsh. There were days when the ground yielded nothing but rocks, and nights spent in her small tent felt long and lonely. Yet the thrill of discovery kept her going, and she learned to read the land, to understand where gold might hide. Modern techniques meet traditional methods. Kayla's approach to prospecting evolved as she gained experience. While she respected traditional methods, she was also determined to innovate. She embraced technology, utilizing drones for aerial surveys and sophisticated software to analyze geological data. This fusion of old and new became her signature style. One of her most significant breakthroughs came when she began using a technique called placer mining. This method involves extracting gold from sediment in riverbeds. Kayla set up a small-scale operation, using eco-friendly practices that minimized her impact on the environment. She became a vocal advocate for sustainable mining, emphasizing that gold can be recovered without destroying the land. Her commitment to preserving the natural beauty of Alaska resonated with other prospectors and environmentalists alike. Building a community as Kayla honed her skills and started to find success, she realized the importance of community. Prospecting can be a solitary pursuit, but she sought to build connections with other miners. She organized meetups where prospectors could share tips, resources, and stories of their adventures. These gatherings turned into lively exchanges of knowledge, fostering a sense of camaraderie among those who were chasing the same dream. Her community efforts expanded beyond just prospectors. Kayla partnered with local schools to introduce children to geology and the wonders of the natural world. She led field trips that combined education with exploration, instilling a sense of respect for nature in the next generation. This work became a vital part of her life, intertwining her love for gold with a commitment to nurturing curiosity and environmental stewardship. The golden discovery. Despite her hard work and dedication, the breakthrough moment came unexpectedly. On a chilly afternoon while panning in a particularly promising creek, Kayla struck gold. Literally. As she swirled the water in her pan, her heart raced when she spotted a glimmer beneath the surface. It was a hefty nugget, the kind of find that could change everything. Over the following weeks, she continued to work the site, carefully extracting more gold and documenting her findings. Word spread, and soon other prospectors arrived, drawn by the news of her discovery. Rather than seeing them as competition, Kayla welcomed them. She organized cleanup days, teaching newcomers about sustainable practices and the importance of preserving the environment they were all there to enjoy. Balancing the gold rush while her newfound fame brought opportunities, it also presented challenges. Kayla was invited to participate in a reality television series about modern prospectors. At first, she was hesitant. Was this what she wanted? But she saw it as a platform to share her values and promote responsible mining practices. With a team of producers who aligned with her vision, Kayla agreed, and soon her adventures were broadcasted to audiences around the world. The show depicted not just the thrill of discovery, but also the reality of the lifestyle. Viewers saw the early mornings, the hard labor, and the camaraderie among miners. Kayla became a role model for aspiring prospectors, especially women, showing that anyone could pursue their dreams in the wild, regardless of gender. The bigger picture is her fame grew, so did her sense of responsibility. Kayla began using her platform to advocate for broader environmental issues. She collaborated with organizations focused on conservation and land preservation, participating in initiatives that sought to protect the ecosystems that make Alaska unique. Her work emphasized that mining and nature could coexist with proper management and respect for the land. In interviews, Kayla often reflected on what gold meant to her beyond its monetary value. Gold is a symbol of perseverance and hope, she would say. It's about the journey, the struggles, and the friendships we forge along the way. Her message resonated with many, inspiring a movement of prospectors who sought not just to find gold, but to become stewards of the land. Looking ahead today, Kayla Johanson continues her work in Alaska, balancing prospecting with her advocacy. She has written a book detailing her experiences, filled with tales of adventure, practical tips for aspiring prospectors, and heartfelt reflections on her connection to nature. As she stands by the river, the sun setting behind the mountains, Kayla feels a sense of peace. The land holds countless stories, and she's determined to uncover them, while protecting the beauty that surrounds her. For her, the gold rush is not just about the metal. It's about the journey, the friendships, and the commitment to a sustainable future. In a world often driven by greed, Kayla Johanson shines as a beacon of hope, proving that the true treasure lies in our relationship with the earth and each other.